In the exciting world of tech, where every day is a new adventure in innovation and competition, it's not uncommon for companies to clash over business dealings and policies. And that's precisely what we're going to explore today. The recent dispute between Microsoft and Twitter over the use of Twitter API and the unexpected intervention of Elon Musk. And if you're interested in other Elon Musk related content, make sure to check out our channel. As the tech industry continues to expand and transform the way we live, work, and communicate, the significance of API access cannot be overstated. If you're not familiar with APIs, don't worry, here's a brief introduction. At its core, an API is like a digital middleman that allows computer programs to communicate with each other, requesting and delivering information at lightning speed. It acts as a bridge between different softwares and devices. There are so many applications using different technologies and programming languages which use APIs to interact with each other. Say, if you're to build a software application for banking and your friend has already deployed a calculator application for calculating simple interest and compound interest, you probably wouldn't write the whole code from scratch. You would reuse the pre-existing external software components so as to prevent reinventing the wheel and make your life as a developer easier. Let's take an example of an elevator for this. Think of an elevator as a software component for a while. Its API would include information about what it can do, like go up, go down, open the doors, etc. It would also include information or an API documentation about how you could make it to those things. The API provides a layer of abstraction and doesn't have to explain what happens in the internals of an elevator. And when it comes to Twitter, their API platform provides programmatic access to Twitter data, allowing developers and users to tap into the wealth of information shared by millions of Twitter users around the world. But what makes Twitter's API truly special is that it provides access to public Twitter data that users have chosen to share with the world. That means developers and users can analyze and gain insights into current events, trends, and public sentiment in real time. From tracking trending hashtags to monitoring customer feedback, Twitter APIs are the key to unlocking the full potential of Twitter data. Many companies, including Microsoft, rely on this API to power their products and services. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. Twitter takes user privacy very seriously and has put measures in place to prevent misuse of its APIs. Developers must register their applications and obtain permission from users before accessing their data. By default, applications can only access public information on Twitter. Certain endpoints, such as those responsible for sending or receiving direct messages, require additional permissions from you before they can access your information. These permissions are not granted by default. You choose on a per application basis whether to provide this access and can control all the applications, and Twitter monitors API usage to prevent any violations of its policies. But don't let that scare you away. Twitter APIs are an essential tool for anyone looking to build software applications that integrate with Twitter. And as Twitter continues to evolve and change, you can be sure that its APIs will continue to play a crucial role in the world of tech. Microsoft is one of the many companies that have utilized Twitter API in their products. For example, the Bing search engine uses Twitter data to provide real-time search results for tweets, and Microsoft Power BI allows users to analyze Twitter data and create custom visualizations. It raked in over $12 billion in digital advertising revenue last year from ads created and managed through its advertising platform, has decided not to pay for Twitter's API usage, citing the high cost of the new paid tiers. This has resulted in Microsoft's decision to discontinue their use of the API, which could potentially impact the functionality of their products that rely on Twitter data. The tweet by the company's official developer account read, "Starting February 9th, we will no longer support free access to the Twitter API, both V2 and V1.1. A paid basic tier will be available instead." However, the company didn't keep up with the February 9th deadline and announced its new API prices in March. If you are a business or have any scaled commercial projects, we encourage you to apply for our enterprise tier to get managed services, complete streams, and access that meets your specific needs, the company wrote in a tweet. With his recent tweets, Musk has once again found himself at the center of a debate. Like Reddit, Musk wants companies using the social platform's data to pay for it. Microsoft, however, isn't interested. The tech giant announced plans to remove Twitter from its advertising platform next week instead of paying to retain access to its API. This move means that starting on April 25th, 2023, smart campaigns with multi-platform will no longer support Twitter, according to Microsoft's website. As a result, users will lose access to their Twitter accounts via Microsoft's Digital Marketing Center social media management tool. They will be able to create and manage drafts or tweets, view past tweets and engagement, and schedule tweets. The move comes as a major blow to Twitter, which has been trying to increase revenue by offering paid tiers for its API usage. However, other platforms like Instagram and Facebook will still be available. On March 30th, Musk had set Twitter's API monthly access price at $42,000 for access to 50 million tweets, $125,000 for 100 million tweets, and $210,000 for the highest plan with 200 million tweets. It remains to be seen how Musk's feud with Microsoft pans out, even as he goes ahead with plans to launch a new language model he calls Truth GPT to give ChatGPT a run for its money. This is not the first feud involving Musk and a Microsoft. In November, Musk said Apple had mostly stopped advertising on Twitter and that it was considering removing the app from its App Store, questioning the Cupertino company's commitment to free speech. Musk apparently met with Tim Cook a few days after the outburst and resolved the misunderstanding. But this time, it has not only highlighted the importance of API access in Microsoft, but also raised questions about the fairness of Twitter's new policies. With the increasing importance of data in the tech industry, companies that use it should be held accountable for compensating the people who created it. Musk's quarrel with Microsoft over Twitter's API policies has garnered support from many in the tech industry who see this as a David versus Goliath battle. Musk has criticized Microsoft's decision. Then Musk tweeted on April 19th, "It's not a question of if, but when we will sue Microsoft for unauthorized use of Twitter API data. This is not cool." That's why Musk took to Twitter to express his anger at Microsoft's decision, claiming that the tech giant had used Twitter's data to train AI models without consent. As a major backer of OpenAI's ChatGPT, Microsoft's use of Twitter's data was a particular sore point for Musk. He argued that companies using Twitter's data should pay for it just as they would pay for any other commodity. In his tweet, Musk wrote, "The arrogance of some companies in thinking they can just use public data for free and not compensate the people who created it is astounding." As per his reaction to all this dispute, he tweeted that Microsoft trained illegally using Twitter data and that it's time to file a lawsuit. So, what are your thoughts on the current situation? Feel free to share your views in the comments section below. This concludes today's video. Please make sure to hit the bell icon for upcoming videos. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.